More valuable than gold. More valuable than gold. Focus question. What does the author argue is more valuable than gold? The Amazon rainforest. Imagine walking through a beautiful forest with giant trees, vines, and large, colorful flowers. Strange sounds made by birds, monkeys, and other wild animals fill the air. Big, brightly colored snakes, frogs, and insects crawl along the branches. The temperature is high, but raindrops sprinkle through leaves overhead. Suddenly you come upon a bare area with no plants or animals and an enormous deep hole gouged into the ground. The grinding of machines and the yells of people replace the wild forest sounds. Many workers hurry in and around the hole. They are mining for gold. This is South America's Amazon rainforest. It's home to many indigenous societies and more kinds of plants and animals than any other place in the world. However, outside influences are destroying these rainforests. Straight to the rainforest. Then the Amazon River flows for about 4,000 miles, 6,437 kilometers, from the Andes Mountains to the Atlantic Ocean. In the river valley, constant warm temperature and large amounts of rain allow for amazing biodiversity in the rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is so vast that it seems as though nothing could harm it. However, people destroy huge areas of the rainforest every year through deforestation. Deforestation happens for many reasons. Larger cut down trees to make paper and wood products such as furniture. Ranchers clear land for cattle. Farmers use land to grow soybeans, corn, and other crops. Tens of thousands of plant species, billions of insects, and many fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals live in the Arizona region. The forest destruction had wiped out thousands of plants and animal species. Scientists might have been able to study these extinct plants and animals to learn things that could help people. The Amazon rainforest is also home to hundreds of indigenous communities like the Yanomami, and Manzuruku peoples. Mining, logging, ranching, and farming operation overtake indigenous lands and bring violences, diseases, and destruction of indigenous cultures and knowledge. The deforestation of the Amazon rainforest adds to global climate change as well. Rainforests plants remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere for photosynthesis, the process by which make them their own food. With fewer plants, more carbon dioxide stays in the atmosphere. Large amounts of carbon dioxide trap heat in Earth's atmosphere and contribute to global warming. Though not the greatest causes of deforestation, gold prospecting and mining cause long-term damage. They also affect more than just the areas around the mines. The high price of gold fuels demand, which means the destruction will continue for years to come. Do you know? Plants draw large amounts of carbon, which they use to make energy. When humans burn the rainforest, large amounts of carbon dioxide are released into the air. Scientists think that in the future, the deforestation of Amazon rainforest will produce more carbon dioxide than it removes. Why gold? Gold is very valuable and difficult to find in nature. Large amounts of it exist underground in the Amazon Valley. People mainly use gold to make jewelry. However, many computers, cell phones, and televisions contain gold wires. Gold on the outside of spacecraft keeps the sun's heat from damaging equipment. With so many uses of gold and more expected, the price and global demand of these rare metals is often high. To meet the high demand, many companies based in countries like Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia offer miners more money than they can earn doing more environmentally friendly jobs. Because deforestation contributes to high poverty levels, many families are forced to choose jobs like mining for gold. Gold mining in the Amazon. The methods used in gold prospecting and mining are harmful to people as well as the rainforest. Many of the gold mines are small, illegal operations located in parts of the forest protected by governments. Many South American governments do not have enough money or officers to protect the land, which means these mines wipe out more and more of the forest every year. To get the buried gold, prospectors cut down or burn all the trees. Then they dig a deep pit with machines or blast out a pit with dynamite. The pit may be as deep as 50 feet, 15 meters. Miners blast away the walls of the pit with powerful water cannons. These process loosen ore which contains the gold from the walls. The loosened, muddy mixture is sucked up into dump trucks that empty the mud into containers. Workers mix the mud with mercury at tossing metal, sometimes using their bare hands or feet. The mercury separates the gold from the ore. Some smaller mines use copper pans or sheets to separate the gold and mercury mixture from the mud. Others use slushes in which a filter captures the heavy gold and mercury mixture as the watery mud runs down. The mercury is removed from the gold, often by burning it away. The gold can then be sold. The process contaminates the forest with mercury. In the soil, it poisons forest plants and farm crops. In rivers, it enters the bodies of fish. As larger fish eat smaller fish, the amount of mercury in the bodies of the larger fish increases until they become poisonous. When people or other animals drink contaminated water or eat contaminated plants or fish, they become poisoned by the large amounts of mercury. Because gold miners work so closely with mercury, they often become poisoned when they breathe its fumes or touch it with their bare hands or feet. Mercury poisoning can cause many health problems, including lung disease, kidney disease, shaking, blindness, and trouble walking and talking. People who have been poisoned may be in great pain and so sick that they can barely move. It can take years for people to recover from mercury poisoning, while others will never heal. Protecting the rainforest. Many people are working to protect and preserve the rainforest. This is difficult work. Gold mining, logging, ranching, and other harmful activities are profitable and widespread throughout the Amazon region. Some governments in the Amazon region are spending more money to enforce laws and close down illegal mines. However, as long as poor people have few jobs and little money, they may want or need to mine gold. The best solution to the problem of rainforest destruction may be for governments to improve economic opportunities. For example, the government of Brazil has problems to improve the education and job skills of people who can't otherwise afford schooling or training. This allows them to get other jobs besides those that harm the rainforest. Governments are not alone in protecting the rainforest. They have help from conservation organizations. These groups work with government agencies, businesses, and other organizations to study and conserve natural places. Continued effort by both governments and conservation organizations are necessary to stop illegal mining and protect the rainforest. The destruction of the Amazon affects the entire world. Are the jewelry and other things we make from gold really worth damaging the health of the planet and its inhabitants?